Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for February 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th, Monday through Thursday. Yes, I am late, and I apologize for that. But we will get through today, and we will then hopefully get back on track. Anyway, you know that I am using my Radley Valentine deck, my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. I will pull one from my Guardian Angel cards. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, that will be when we start the readings. This is just the introduction, which will be attached to all readings. I will put the timestamp down in the description so you can just bypass this, but I hope you watch this at least once, okay? So for the introduction, we will use my Rider-Waite tarot cards, and we're going to use Osho Zen tarot cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Please take a moment to like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. We have reached 25,000 subscribers. We do need to start watching the videos though. So as the subscribers start rising, the video viewing has been going down. Sorry about that. I don't know what else to tell you or to do, but if we can, I do believe I have been told that sometimes my videos aren't shown or do not pop up as being, as being new videos. I do post twice a week, so just know that. Anyway, still got some stuff going on. There's still some things. I'm just going to go through those dates. We do have the 14th, which is also Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you all. Mercury does enter back into Aquarius, so there should be truth and communication coming out. Remember, I know I talk about it all the time to that, but Saturn in Aquarius is illusion versus reality. I do feel Aquarius brings a very strong reality, brings very strong truthful message. Mercury, the god, the planet of communication, is going into Aquarius. Now that will be at 4:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, we do have our full moon. That will be February 16th. That will be 11:56 a.m. So what will that be for? 14th, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That should be Wednesday, right? So Wednesday morning. Interesting energy. That will be in Leo. Now, with the full moon is a wonderful time to release what's holding you back, relinquish what you don't need anymore, and request the good stuff. So release, relinquish, request. Very positive energy. But the other thing about it, especially with what's going on right now, is you have to remember, it's good if you remember, Leo is ruled by the sun. So we have the sun energy, we have the moon energy. All of this, there's both of these energies with the earth it's not an eclipse, but the earth somewhere in the middle of all of that. So the sun does a lot of revealing again. So with Mercury and with the sun, it could be a very strong, forthright type of energy. Being in Leo, I am also getting these messages that we need to, pull out that, what do we want to say, that inner lion. This is a time for us to roar. This is a time for us to be strong. Now remember, full moon to new moon waning, that's when we start releasing. New moon to full moon waxing, that's when we request. But the full moon, again, release, relinquish, and request. Now, again, too, though, I really got a lot of messages during the night. It was like, whoa, about the lion roaring, just being very strong. We are still in some sort of a 2-2 portal. Many are saying it's from February 2nd to February 22nd, because we have all that 2 energies, and there's this portal. I have been posting a lot on Facebook. I know a lot of you don't like to go on Facebook. I'm sorry. It's just that when I tried to do it on Instagram, or it just doesn't always, the memes and the articles don't always translate well. So I have been concentrating more with Facebook. So if you want to know, there's a lot of ascension energy going on. There's a lot of stretching energy going on. A lot of things going on. Now, on the 18th, Pisces season begins. That will be at 11:43 a.m. So we have been, again, I get a lot of these downloads and a lot of the messages, as I'm sleeping or as I'm between that sleep and wake state. And it really, really it came to me that the world in itself, I'm not talking universal energy, I'm not talking higher power energy, but the world itself, it was as if the world was either facing a nervous breakdown or a major breakthrough type of energy right now. So I'm going to say maybe a little bit of both, somewhere in between. I think that Leo full moon is again one of those times where we need to shine bright. We need to pull up that inner lion. We need to, and again, I've told you this, that when we come together for a reason, because there's not a lot of people, not everybody comes to this channel, but the ones that do, we come together for a reason. And when I say stay shining, that's because we all bring our shining light together and burn brighter. Okay, so 18th February, Pisces begins. I talked about, and I've told you about the 20th of February with Pluto and Capricorn being at that exact time. The last time it was here in this chart was back on July 4th, 1776, which the United States people in America know as the Declaration of Independence. And then I'll finish and we'll go into our readings. But and then there was something going on with Neptune in Pisces. Now, Neptune in Pisces is very mysterious energy, very very deep the sea type of energy. So I still have to look into this more. Also something with Venus finishing up a pentagram, but that's something else that's going on. So there's a lot of things. Okay, so on the 22nd of February, I know I'm kind of going all over, I'm sorry, but so much, it's like I keep, 22nd of February, Neptune will be 22 degrees, which it has not been for over 200 years. I don't really have the time of when that was, but again, all of this changing energy, all of this older energy I shouldn't say older, all of this energy that we have gone through is cycling back right now. Okay, so there's a lot of things going on. The planets are all direct. I'll talk about like the moon and when it goes into different, Mercury going back into Aquarius. The planets are all direct, but they're doing things. They're not just doing their little, okay, we're all direct. Mars and Venus connected on the 12th. So there's a lot of things still going on in the skies. There's a lot of things going on in the heavenlies, and we are being affected by it. We all know this. We all know this. Even people that don't follow, even just people that don't even believe, there's something in the air. There's something in the air. So let's keep our light bright. Let's keep our light shining, okay? Let's keep all of our little flames, and then together we become something that much brighter. Okay, let's go on and see. So yeah, there's no editing with this. I just put it out there, and like I said, I didn't say this. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message, and those were some of the things that really came. And I think that's why I was not allowed to post before, because there was a lot of things, a lot of messages that I believe that higher power wanted to have shared. Okay, so let's see what we have going with Waite Rider. Now, remember last week, or for the weekend, we did have that Tower card. So there's a lot of things happening in the world. I likened it to the rug being pulled out. So let's see what we have going on for the week in itself. Okay, and let's straighten that out. I'm a little crooked. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Remember, anything that's reversed has stronger energies. The lovers. So remember I said about Mercury and Venus, connecting, conjoining, maybe they were conjuncting. But that was on the 12th. And that is a lot of, they love each other. They're good together. So now we have the lovers. We have that lovers, and I think we even had that in the weekend reading. Not sure. But we have that 6. 6 has the number of man. It's the energies we put into something. The lovers does have a lot of healing. does have a lot of, I don't know, I'm kind of getting some unrequited love here, though. I'm kind of getting, remember we talk about the man looking at the woman looking at the divine looking at them both with their, with hands over both of them. So, I'm not quite sure what's going on with the lovers, with what's going on with those relationships. I do know that Venus does have a very strong energy for this year, for the 222. So, Venus is very, very strong. So there is that energy, that love. Now, the lovers also brings about healing. Now, it's not always easy. It's not like a snap. And, healing can be very painful because, my analogy is, if you've ever been through physical therapy, healing can hurt. So, but we do have the lovers. Now, so there is something, it could go either way, especially between the couple. Okay, next card is, we have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is a 4. 4 has some stability. 4 has some organization, leadership. The Emperor does have some of the masculine divine energy. The Emperor does have a very strong ruling energy. So now we do have a little bit, we do have these, would these be the ram's heads? So something with the ram's energy going on, but at the same time ruling over the rams. I'm not quite sure what that's about with that, but the Emperor could have that very strong government energy at the same time, not the Hierophant energy. You know how I feel about that. But there is a divine energy going on right now, and it's not necessarily of the world, it's more of the universe. Okay? Let's see our last card here. The Ace of Pentacles. And I like this one for this because the Ace is a 1 energy, new beginning, new start. The Pentacles is our earth energy. It is our money energy. It is our Capricorn energy, which a lot of Capricorn. Taurus energy, there's still some Taurus energy. Also Virgo, money, job, career. Something could be happening with new money, there could be some healing, there could be some healing in relationships, there could be a new relationship. I do feel a little inequity here though, I don't know, or unrequited energy here. But again, the Emperor does have a very ruling energy, but to me it does have a very divine energy. So there is something going on. There is higher power's hand going on. We may not always understand it. And then the Ace of Pentacles is usually about new jobs, new ways to create money, new opportunities for money. So I do like that. I do like that part. These two are kind of like what's going on with the universe, what's going on with the higher power. Not quite sure with that. You can see, I have these little YNs and Ys, and if I was to ask yes/no questions, I'd use these to, this is kind of a maybe. And that's where I'm getting that energy that's just not quite settled in yet. People, it's just, but this is a very strong yes energy. So, this is a very, I get the Emperor as a very positive energy. Okay, let's go on. Let's do my Osha Zen Tarot. We haven't used this for a while. Usually I use Osha Zen Tarot for words of advice. We may still have that. Let's see what we've got going on. And here we are. We're just going to pull one. Yes, we do the same thing and just pull one. Here we go. Okay, so now that is reversed. So we have a 10. We have a 1-0. 10 is transitional energy. 1 is, again, that new beginnings, new start. 0 is God source energy. Suppression. Now, is this something that says that this week there will be some suppression, that there will be some things that we feel like we need to break free of? It could be that. But it could also be that the suppression could be lifting, the suppression could be ending. But this is about suppression. This is about, feeling at least that there is something that's holding us back. But again, too, the fact that it's on the Emperor, maybe we just have to wait a little bit longer, or maybe we are ready to break free. Like I said, But it was really clear. It was like, oh, please don't, can I just sleep? But it was very clear. It's like the world is either feeling like it's going through a nervous breakdown or it's going to go through a really big breakthrough. The suppression card, I'm going to go with the breakthrough. It all depends on how you want to carry it, how you want to, feel about this. I always tell you there is always hope. And I feel like actually in many ways, even though it's not necessarily easy, we need to hold on and we need to believe, especially, in our situations, because this is also a divine gifting, okay? But in our situation, there is always hope for us, okay? So hold on to the hope. Again, this is part of this is to stay shining and just know that we will persevere through all of this, okay? Okay, why don't we start our readings now? Hello, my Capricorns, and how are you doing? Boy, your energies are really out there, aren't they? Okay, I've talked about that in the introduction. Anyway, when I do my switch over from one sign to another, I pray, meditate, and ask. And the word I got for you, I got the 7 of air, 7 of thought, and a lot of it was clarity. Clarity. You may not necessarily like the answers you receive, but you do get answers, okay? So cards are popping for you. So you do get answers, you do get some understanding, you do get clarity. Okay. Now, this coming up week, you do get answers to a lot of again, you may not like the answers, or you may, but at least, and again, that's that Saturn and Aquarius, truth versus reality, or truth versus illusion. Yeah, this is a time for truth. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. Okay, I do like the Queen of Gabriel. Queen's underlying energy is water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional, very spiritual. Gabriel is our Leo, full moon. Our Aries. Aries is going to be jumping back and forth as we go into the spring with, with Pisces for Jupiter. So that's going to be good. And it's also Sagittarius, passionate, burning, determined, fire energy, okay? The Queen of Gabriel is saying you should get out there and really go after what you want. Go after what you want. Again, maybe the clarity has been, maybe not knowing has really undermined your confidence. And now that you know, it's kind of like you can separate, you can cut the cord, and you can just say, fine, get that, I release you, and I am going out after what I want. Remember, too, full moon, so start the release, relinquish, requesting. But again, with this clarity, it's like now you know. And I think that whatever the confusion was, whatever it was, it kind of held you back. So it could be a relationship like you thought, well, maybe I'm getting a job, so maybe I shouldn't be looking for a job. Or maybe I'm in a relationship with someone, that I think is special, and then I find out that they don't think I'm special. There's just this really, I get this like, fine, I am now on my journey. I am done holding on. I am done waiting. Clarity. Okay? And the Queen of Gabriel is like pushing you out the nest. The Queen of Gabriel is saying, fly high, my Capricorns. Anyway, the Queen of Gabriel is also passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. Your next one is reversed. The 7 of Michael. So, 7s, divine umbrella, divine energy, divine number, divine intervention, divine interference. Michael is air energy. That is our Aquarius. We a lot of Aquarius still going on. It's also Gemini and Libra, thought processes, hearing news. So this is also saying, like I said, the clarity comes. This is also saying there's more out there for you. You don't have to be stopped. There's more here. There's more for you out there, Capricorn. The only one that's limiting you is you. And now you are not going to be limited because that Queen of Gabriel is pushing you forward. It's pushing you out the nest. Okay? So there's a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. Your last card here is the King of Gabriel. So Now, King's underlying energy is air energy. We know what air energy is all about. And again, we have that Gabriel energy. So the King of Gabriel, not only is the King very wise because he's got that sword energy, that thought process energy, he's thinking things through. Gabriel also thinks bigger. You know, the fire energy thinks bigger. The fire energy sees the bigger picture. Whatever this thing is, whatever that clarity was, whatever that thing that unlocked some of that confusion, it really makes you see the bigger picture, and it really makes you go after, again, this is you going after what you want and not letting the small-minded energies keep you back. And I really got that as small-minded energies, not people, not things, places, but small-minded energies hold you back anymore. You're thinking bigger and you're going after now. This is a really good week for you to go after what you want. What new? Don't worry about the small-minded energies. Anyway, generous, inspirational, dramatic, and driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others, but it's kind of like a, hey, I'm sorry, you chose your path. You chose your path. So again, I don't know who that's for, but you know, there's a lot of, like I said, you know, there's a lot of, you chose your path and I'm choosing mine. I like that for my Capricorns. You know, you know my Cappies, that you're very much in my heart. Anyway, let's go on. So you have the Queen and King of Gabriel. You have a royal couple there. You have that Seven of Michael saying there is a better course of action. Get out there. Get out there and just fly. Time for my Capricorns to fly again. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. I still feel like I need to. That one flipped. I still feel like I need to pull a card. Here we go. So six, number of man. This is emotion. This is cups, water energy. You know, I talk about what water energy is all about. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Pisces, like I said, right around the corner. So this is part of this is letting go. Letting go so that you can fly. Okay, memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. There's some healing here. There's some forgiveness here. Forgiveness for someone else, forgiveness for yourself. But there's some healing here so that you can move forward. Okay? Okay. Next card. This is the one I felt like we needed to draw one. Here we go. Four of Thought. This is lovely. Lovely. Okay, so 6 we talk about. 4 is stability, organization, also some leadership. Thought is air energy. This talks about spend time in nature, listening for guidance from your angels and your own inner voice. Because over analyzing the situation, my Capricorns, you don't do that, do you? Yeah, right. Won't provide the answers you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next step should be. Meditation can be very helpful. Connect with your higher power. Many times over, Gabriel, fire energy just kind of like is so big and it's out there. Meditation, connecting, higher power, that helps to keep you grounded, but it helps to really give you more, again, clarity. Clarity. Okay, because clarity, this week is all about clarity, I think, for you. Okay? So now, let's go on and see what crystal or energy is helpful for my Capricorns. Here we go. Okay. Amazonite. Solace, healthy lifestyle, clear communication. Remember, Mercury is going into Aquarius, so that's going to be very clear communication. Also helps with balance, which may still be needed because even with clarity, when you see the truth of situations, it can be very, wow, I knew it, but it can also become something that, they're, again, I talk about healing. So, there's things, clarity, truth is not always kind, but for my Capricorns, it's very needed. Okay, anyway, my Capricorns, take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Let's get these videos out to other people. I hope you liked them, but let's raise the viewership, please. As always, though, and this is the most important part, my Capricorns, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.